Live, Harry Mays at the Fox Sports The Gambler Swing It and Ding It Open, benefiting the Magical Mila Foundation. We've been talking about it for a while. You're probably tired of hearing about it, but we're finally here. The rain held off. The course looks incredible. There's an activation or two out here that I see. I'm not sure who set all this stuff up, but looks like it's going to be fun, Harry. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're here for the whole day. When do you think we get out of here tonight?
And how about our co-host flying in for this?
Oh, I know.
Live
come on,
person.
big time. From a PGA Tour event in Kentucky.
Straight to here, straight to Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We are at the Legacy Club in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Our fine hosts who have done an incredible job. We have a full day of fun and activities. We're going to talk to Jessica Roomberg from the Magical Mila Foundation soon. Against my better judgment, Andrew Factor from Clearview Financial is going to hop on for a couple minutes.
He's in the house.
He is in the house.
Yes.
Ben York, who was our winner of the Casa de Campo trip a couple months ago, is going to hop on and talk a little bit about that experience. But listen, this is a lot goes into this, but it's for a reason, right? It's for a great cause, which is the main reason, but also some of our incredible clients, sponsors, friends, family that all get to come out and experience this with us. So I'm pumped, super pumped.
Yeah, and like you said, the weather held up. I mean, this weather's been really dicey here in this area for the last couple of weeks, and you and I have been pulled off the golf course several times.
Heard some horns.
We've heard a lot of horns, but today I don't think there's going to be any horns, Danielle. It's gorgeous. It's hot. But
it is hot.
It's gorgeous.
And Harry, we had a side text message that said if the percentage of rain increases, we're just going to tell Harry he can't come.
Right, yeah. You keep me at home.
You're the mush.
I'm the rainmaker.
You're the mush. So let's get into a little bit about what people are going to experience here today. Right?
Yeah.
You have obviously we're going to be here doing the podcast, but also the Daily Ticket without Sean Brace will be broadcasting live from here from 2 to 6.
John Jansen on the microphone.
That's correct.
Right.
Correct. One of the best in the business. How about the travel? Like Wes Patterson used to be a golf follow. Now he's a travel follow. Mm-hmm. It's about airports and airplanes. And
delays.
Did you see his woes already?
No.
This morning?
I didn't check.
He had 2 flights booked to Philly yesterday, both of which were canceled. But being the savvy traveler he is, he had a 6 a.m. flight to Baltimore booked. So he flew to Baltimore this morning, and he is now driving here to get here for 11 o'clock.
He needs his own plane.
He really does.
I think he spends enough time in the air and has had so many issues. Somebody needs to step up and get Wes his own PJ, as we like to call it.
Yes,
right?
A PJ.
The PJ.
I won't say what the girls say.
Yeah. That would be very nice.
Does he have his own locker room with green M&Ms?
Yeah,
and
he has a rider.
His rider.
His rider was very extensive, but he's worth it.
We booked him a car.
The guy sends drives, and if you look right behind us on 14, that's where he's going to be sending drives.
Wow.
So what we're going to do is he's going to, your foursome's going to tee off and hit their drives, and then he's going to send one, and you can play his or you could play yours, right? So it'll be a fun. That's this area right here. If you're listening, is going to be a lot of fun. So you're going to have 10, which is a long drive hole. You have Tito set up. And then 11 is the Angelo's Pizza Hit the Spot Challenge. There is an inflatable slice of pizza in the fairway.
No way.
And closest to wins the dinner for 4 at Angelo's and a foursome here.
Amazing.
Then when you come back around 13, that's the Mall Chevy Hole in One. Then it'll lead into the Tito's and Xfinity Live putting contest where you'll take a quick putt. Whoever makes it, we're going to have a putt off afterwards. And then at 14, you go with Wes Patterson.
Nice.
What are you looking forward to, Harry? What on the list is jumping out at you?
Well, the cigar rolling really got my attention.
That's right.
I brought my kit with me. So I had my own blowtorch and cutters, the whole deal.
That's the aforementioned Andrew Factor from Clearview Financial.
Correct.
Provided those for us, which is tremendous. Yeah, that's going to be a blast. Our friends from the Stretch Zone are out there. So if any of you guys are a little loose, when you're on the range, Stretch Zone's out there. They'll stretch you out before the round. So beautiful. I think that's a good idea.
Stop there.
But I've hit many drives under the influence of Tito's. I would be very comfortable on the 10th tee today.
And Harry, let's talk about that. We have the Tito's bar setup. We have bloodies in the AM, transfusions during the round, and my favorite espresso martinis post round.
That's right. That's right. That's a beautiful thing.
It's going to be a long day.
And most outings have a long drive hole, right?
How many do we have?
We have 3 long drive holes, and it culminates into a playoff. So we have our friends from PC Richard & Son. Mike Powers is here helping us as always with some incredible prizes. Brian Dow from the Dow team is sponsoring one of the other holes. And then Rita's Water Ice with a foursome to Ron Jaworski Golf. And then the 3, or maybe it's 2, maybe it's one person that wins them all. We don't know. Hopefully it's 2, so we have a playoff.
I love that, though. You have a playoff. So 3 different holes.
Yep.
And whoever's the longest from each hole then plays off and down here so everyone can watch.
14.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that.
The ladies 10. And then so a lot of fun with that. And it's Dr. Glatt is the long drive playoff finale because everything grows longer with Dr. Glad.
Everything.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And if you win, you're going to get a 2023 Swing It and Ding It Champ head cover. It has not arrived. It will be. You're automatically registered for a $500 rangefinder. And they sign, or we're going to do 2 prizes: a Chevy Chase signed Caddyshack poster, and then we're doing the flag later for a giveaway.
I'm looking at this flag here, Moose.
Chevy signed that last night.
How did all this get hooked up at the last minute?
You know a guy or two.
Oh,
yeah, you got a guy.
Has he slept?
No, probably not. He got something from Dr. Glad. I think.
Everything's growing longer. Yeah, very true. Right. DJ Reed Streets will be set up on right there. He's a bit of a late arriver, I've noticed in my career with DJ Reed Streets.
Well, that's DJs
yeah,
in general.
I usually give him a bit of an earlier time.
They're more of night guys.
Yeah. Nico Oso from Q102 will be DJing the patio for dinner. The Kibitz Room has dropped off lunch, which is incredible. I see Andrew Factor just walked out here. We're going to grab him soon since we've been talking about him. And then the Pizza Hut 2-man chip and putt, which is the really cool thing. And we'll talk to Ben York when he comes out too, because the 2 guys that win that are going to each win a trip for 2 to Casa de Campo.
Wow,
which is incredible, incredible. Clear Path Financial closest to the pin out there on the course, and then a final for $10,000, a 60-foot putt afterwards. So it's going to be a blast. Let's get where's Mr. Factor?
He's stage right.
Can someone grab? Actually, let's grab Jessica first.
Oh, and then she's right in front of us.
Then we'll do Mr. Factor after. The great Jessica Roomberg from the Magical Mila Foundation. We want to get a little update on what's been going on since we did this last. She has an event or 2 coming up as well, so we'll talk about that. Jessica.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome.
How are you? Thank you so much for doing this for us. You guys are the best. I was getting very emotional on the drive over, and honestly, your support means the world to us, and we appreciate it so much.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming out in the heat, being a part of it, right? Not just there's some places and people that will just gladly accept, and it's fantastic, but Jessica and Dan are roll your sleeves up kind of people, and they get out here and to talk about the last time you were on the podcast, it was probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Talk about the progress the foundation has made since we last talked.
Sure. So we are doing so much at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We've raised $500,000 to date since 2019 when we started. And basically our BP Under 3 project is a game changer at CHOP. We've been told that we are changing the culture at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia when it comes to taking blood pressure in children under the age of 3. Correct, accurate blood pressure readings are up 200%.
Wow.
Because of what we're doing.
Incredible.
We've also set up emergency alerts within CHOP's system. They're called EPIC alerts. So when a high-risk child comes in that needs a correct blood pressure taken, a alert goes off in the system so that the registered nurse or whoever is obtaining the blood pressure knows that this child cannot leave until an accurate reading is taken. And sometimes it can take a while. So we have done that. We've held seminars, education seminars for the staff at CHOP. So nurses, doctors, medical assistants, everyone within the staff, and it's a huge staff. We've rolled out into primary care, so more than 30 plus locations, CHOP locations, where they are now obtaining accurate blood pressure readings on kids under the age of 3. And as far as events, we've done so much more since 2 years ago. We had a holiday sip and shop. We are planning a big ball coming up this fall called the Butterfly Ball, a gala. We have our annual Maynard's event, which is coming up next week. So we are expanding, and hopefully at some point we'll be expanding into other hospitals too.
That's awesome.
That is tremendous.
Wide reach.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about your why and how this came about, the foundation, and
Sure.
Anybody out there that's listening, how they could possibly be affected if they don't already know about this.
Sure. So our daughter, Mila, was 17 and a half months old when she passed away. She was diagnosed at just a few months old with neurofibromatosis type 1, which is a rare genetic disorder that can cause a lot of different issues, tumors that can grow all over your body, skeletal abnormalities, learning disabilities. But in Mila's very rare case high blood pressure. She had vascular issues that led to high blood pressure. So the American Academy of Pediatrics, they don't recommend, they basically, their guidelines are you don't need your blood pressure taken until you're 3 years old unless you're high risk. Now, we agree with that totally. The problem is those kids under 3 that need their blood pressure taken are, again, it's not being done. And we were, Mila was the classic example of that. We didn't know that she had high blood pressure until she was 14 months old. And this isn't just in kids with NF1. This is in kids who have had organ transplants, cancer, born prematurely. This affects so many different conditions. So if your child falls under this umbrella, they need to be getting an accurate blood pressure. You need to advocate for your child. And we're, proof of, doctors will say, okay, we'll get it next time. Can't let that happen. Can't leave the hospital without getting a blood pressure reading. And so we have funded equipment it's new equipment where it takes the blood pressure on the way up instead of the way down. So it's not painful for kids. They don't scream and cry, and therefore no false readings.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Incredible. Wow. Yeah, and as Jess said, right, this is something that could affect anyone, right? And even if it doesn't today, it can affect anyone or someone today, tomorrow, a year from now. So incredible work. Talk about how people can find out more about you guys and offer to help or assist in any way.
Yeah, I guess the best way is through social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, also our website, magicalmilafoundation.org, and that's the best way to get to us.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. You have our unwavering support forever. So we're here.
You guys are the best.
Thanks,
really
Jess.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you, Jess. All right, we're going to have Andrew Factor come on and join us now. Thank you so much. As people are filing in here, Harry, people are registering. We have gifts from our friends at Lev Lane of a speaker and some T-shirts and
logoed speaker. And
that's right.
Swing and ding logo on there.
Factor's got the classic FootJoy look while working today.
Oh,
I love it.
He's a classic man.
Yeah,
He's a
Sean Foley.
He's a classic gentleman. Throw those headphones on there. Welcome to Swing It and Ding It, Andrew Factor, Clearview Financial. How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. The tent's falling on us.
Oh my God!
We have a full staff here to help with that.
Somehow that's my fault. I know it is.
How did you know that wasn't going to happen with Mr. Factor? So, Factor, we talked about we have our friends from the Mobile Cigar Lounge coming up, courtesy of you. Thank you very much. Who are rolling cigars for us? Thank you so much. What else are you looking forward to with this tournament?
So look, I'm looking to go low.
Yeah,
I got a good group today.
Yeah,
mix of handicaps, which I know isn't coming to play, but you let those guys put it right down the middle. Then you get a little swing it and ding it, rip it. But here's the key. First of all, let me ask you this question: can you curse on this podcast?
We'd rather not because we're going to re-air it. We don't have time to re-air it on the radio.
Oh, re-air it on the radio. Oh, we do. Oh, okay. Then I can't say some other things either.
Keep
okay.
It clean.
So here's the thing. Today's about being in the slot. Yeah. And if you're in the slot and it takes a couple of those spiked Arnold Palmers, maybe some beer from the boys at Workhorse, Tito's, you mix all those together, that's the slot, Harry.
Right.
You're right in it.
Thank you for mentioning our sponsors.
Perfect mix.
Of course. Yeah. Doesn't get any better. And drive responsibly.
Now, will there be any action within your group, like bets between guys?
That's a good question. We got Murph from Jersey, who's been known to pick a couple college football games pretty well. Okay. My guess is he's going to be setting some lines closest to the pin. Over under distance, doesn't matter if there's a challenge on the hole. We'll be betting.
Okay,
it is Fox Sports the Gambler.
You're all
right.
Gonna be betting. You're going to be pressing. So it's going to be all.
See what he did there?
Yeah.
Over under fairways hit for our group. I'm going to set the lines at 12.
All right, Sean Brace will get that out on the socials. We'll see if we can get some bets on that. So in the few hours where you're not playing golf, talk about Clearview Financial and what you do for for people in the world to help them.
Oh boy, I was not ready for this softball question. Yeah, look, we do financial planning, investment advice. Really, anytime I'm on the radio, I'm supposed to get it pre-approved by my compliance team.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to have the SEC audit me by talking about anything specific. I haven't really gone through the compliance channels appropriately, but we do a lot of really nice things.
No one listens to this anyway.
Yeah. So we're good at what we do. Give me a call, your boy at Andrew Factor on Twitter. I'm not on Threads yet. I'm holding out.
You're
on
not
Twitter.
missing anything.
It just seems like they're talking a lot about who's on it, and then nobody will ever give me the active daily users. Then we'll talk.
Since your group's here, do you have anything positive or negative to say about the group that you'll be playing with today in any way, shape, or form?
I would say mostly negative.
Yeah.
It's easy. A lot of high handicappers I'm looking at over here.
Right.
Look, it's a solid mix. Good news is I got a doctor. He's a pain management doctor in my group.
Yeah.
I might accidentally trip and fall and get a prescription or two while we're out there. We'll see what happens.
You got an attorney in your group too, so that's good.
A couple attorneys. I'll sue this place.
I'll all the bases.
I hope. Hey, is anybody here from the Legacy Club? You guys up to date on your insurance policy?
You'll own this place before the end of the day.
We're ready to go. Yeah.
This guy's worried about suing. He's doing SEC violations. Tremendous.
Here's my other attorney too.
How are things over at Green Valley?
Counselor?
I tell you what, you guys have had Coop on the podcast a few times, which I think all the boys at the club love listening to. We love Coop. Course is playing phenomenal.
Yeah.
Our superintendent has done a killer job. We got a new bunker project that was installed last year. Had a little bit of issues this year with the balls plugging, but the team was on it. They sent a really nice email recapping everybody this week. So, yeah, course is playing great. Hosting a couple PGA sort of like, I think they're either kids tournaments or adult tournaments this year. So, yeah, we're stepping our game up.
Nice.
Love it. Well, listen, thank you for your support.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sponsoring this. Great to see you. We're going to have a day and a night.
Excited to be here.
This will not be a short round.
Love you all very much. Would love to be a recurring guest.
Thank you. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Andrew Factor, everybody. Give it up.
You know what? I hate to say this while he's here. He's going to hear this, but he's a natural.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, he's trying to take my job.
Your boy.
He's been telling me that for 3 years, but yeah, I guess he is. So, guys, the way this works is, and this is basically because I didn't have enough prizing, right? So the top 10 foursomes plus ties will be able to sign up in groups of 2 to compete in the Pizza Hut chip and putt. So one guy chips from over the water on 18, the other guy putts it in. And both of those guys are going to win trips to Casa de Campo.
Woo.
And if you guys remember a couple months ago, we had a trip giveaway, and Ben York is here who actually won the trip to Casa de Campo. Ben, how was that trip?
I'll tell you, what a place. My wife and I travel quite a bit, whether it's golf destination or just somewhere tropical. The thing I can say about Casa de Campo is that it has something for everyone. Mm-hmm. It really does. Whether you want to bring the kids, you don't want to bring the kids, it really has something for everyone.
How was the golf?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, did you play all the courses, Ben?
Unfortunately, Teeth of Dog was closed. But I played
just means you have to go back.
It does.
That's right.
And you know it's a good place when you're still there and you're already talking about coming back, right? There's more to do and more to enjoy.
Well, what's that other die? The
Die 4.
Die 4.
Die 4 is
you
incredible.
love that one, right?
It was incredible. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Did you take advantage of any of the skeet shooting or horseback riding?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was on the course 3 of the 5 days that I was there. Okay. So any time outside of that, we were at the beach.
How cool is it, Ben, that like it is a city, right? Like you get there, you are in Casa de Campo is its own city. They have
like
their own hospital. You get a golf cart, not the one you use for golf, but that takes you drive it all around because it might be like a 10-minute ride to the beach, but it's incredible. And like the beaches, the food. I mean, I can't say enough about this place.
Oh, but you get a different cart to play golf.
Yeah. Okay. You don't want to dirty up your dinner cart.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very true. As soon as you get there, you get your cart, and that's all you need the entire time that you're there. 7,000 acres.
Wow.
Incredible. It's a compound.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. They have their own gas station.
So Ben is a member here at the Legacy Club, and it's really cool. Some of the guys, think about it. These guys pay dues. They pay, to play here, but they still signed up to play in our outing, which was incredible. We appreciate the support. Ben, give you a chance to talk about your group. What do you think going in today with some of the guys you have here?
I've got 4 members. We all joined right around the same time.
So lots of course knowledge.
There's a lot of course knowledge. I would say we're all right around the same handicap in that like 6 to 10 range.
Okay.
So we'll see. I mean, I think it's going to take a pretty low score today. Probably right around 15 or 16.
Okay.
But I got a good group there. We play off each other well. Some of us can hit it far. We got a good putter. Some short game skills, so we'll see.
I'm with John Clark, so we're screwed.
I'll tell you what, though, man, he's hitting some balls long when he gets them.
Yeah, he does.
He might take a shot of the long drive, get you out there deep in the
Guys,
fairway.
that was my whole theory. I'm like, I have 2 girls. We're hitting up front. We need 2 drives. I'm like, one of us just has to get in the fairway.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Well, Ben, thank you again. Congratulations again for winning the trip. Maybe you win another one, go back today.
I don't win anything, so I don't plan on winning anything today. Just having a great day on the course.
He called me when he's like, "Hey, can you call me? I never win anything. Is this a scam?" I'm like, "No, it's really not."
It's very true.
Do you guys have a burner account?
Thank you, man. Good luck out there today.
Thanks for
popping on. Appreciate it.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got
He had an incredible time and wasn't even able to play the team.
I didn't even
That's how good the resort is, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The pictures him and his wife were posting looked incredible. I mean, how do you not have a great time there?
Yeah, let's welcome in Sean Brace. Let's get Sean Brace on for a second. I know he's excited about this. His show will be done today.
Yeah, he's excited because he's going to be able to play golf today.
Yes.
All right. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much, Jeff, your team. Oh my goodness, this place is unbelievable.
Right?
I'm surprised they let me in. We got deer running across this fairway.
Might be a note in my locker later.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you got here before the security got
Yes,
here.
I
I think
did.
that's how
That's
you
how
got
we
in.
got in. Yeah.
Smart. And shout out, did you see baby Talarita in the house?
Oh, yeah.
Hit and walk, no longer a baby.
Well, I saw his stats from hitting yesterday. It might be tough to beat him in the long drive today. That's all I'm going to say.
What's he dropping?
I mean, it was in the mid threes.
Brandon Matthews area?
Not quite there, but he's getting there. He's working him.
What's he
working his way
swinging,
up.
Danielle? What's his farthest drive?
I mean, if run out, probably like close to 400.
Jeez, could you imagine?
It's silly.
No.
I think longest this year was like 380.
And that was with a 2-iron, right?
Yeah.
Jeff, you got some heavy hitters here, man. Of course, met Gino and his great family already here. Looking like that's a great team
Right?
combination, ready to go.
That's so
Team
great.
fits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Of course, all the good friends that you've had over the years showing up at the pass and great sponsors. Tito's on the first hole. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Now, who's
Let's
in your
go.
group? Who else is?
I don't know. And
You don't know?
No, I have no idea. And you know, the funny thing was, is like
Do I have you in a group? I gotta look.
Yeah.
At
And
Are you
Surprise,
playing
you're
today?
not playing.
I am. I'm on 17T.
Okay,
I want to
okay.
say.
Okay.
Listen, I'm glad because for a
He's
second
like,
I'm like,
shit.
do
I just didn't want you to waste any heavy hitters or anybody because, like, man,
No, I think you're playing with the Crucker.
Oh,
I think
Are
you're playing
you?
with John Kruk.
I'm playing with
He's
John
playing with John
Clark.
Clark.
Oh, Clark.
Oh.
Two of my boys.
Clark.
All right,
Yeah.
so you
Oh.
got me with Kruk.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna hate
And
me.
Mike Powers.
All right, Powers, Kruk, and who
Corey.
else?
Powers guy.
Us four?
Yeah.
Wow. Good grief.
Wow.
All right, hopefully the short game is on
Trades
par.
are possible. You can make trades and,
Oh,
and make some
morning
offers.
up.
If
Nice.
You wanna,
Yeah, we
make
like
some
that.
movement.
Well, it depends. We got some great sponsors here. Maybe they'll want to play with John Kruk. But anyways, yeah, I did hurt my neck a little a couple weeks ago. If you haven't heard, I'm surprised you didn't hear. But
That's why Stretch Zone is on Saturday.
yes,
I knew
yes.
I knew he was going to bring that up. There's
Yeah.
no way he doesn't start out
Absolutely.
without the
It's-
excuse.
The
Yeah,
excuse.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see, I couldn't swing because
Well, this is great, man. Swinging and ding it, doing it big every single year, and this is definitely by far the biggest, man. We're excited, really excited.
Awesome. Well, we're going to have Keith on from the Legacy Club,
Beautiful.
general manager here. Just
Hey,
to
let's
talk
have
about
some
what this
fun.
club's
Swinging
doing.
and ding it here,
Yes,
man.
That's
sir.
right.
Danielle,
That's
Moose.
right. Nice work. Show embrace everyone.
Hey.
He's always ready, Harry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always
Tell
ready.
me he's not
Born
pumped.
ready.
Oh, yeah. I think other way. You go.
He's
Yeah,
excited about Cracker.
Keith, thank you. The general manager here at the Legacy Club. You know, this is something that we've been planning for a little while, but to see this to come to fruition, but also everything else that you guys have been putting together here, the changes that you made to the course, it looks incredible. People have been blown away coming up talking to me. Talk about the process. I know it's been a while, right? Well, it's actually not a very long process for all this amount to be done, but I mean, you guys didn't just take on a project or two. You changed everything.
Well, first, thank you for doing the event here, Jeff, and everybody who came out and supported and sponsored today. We really appreciate that. We're very proud of the club, but we're really proud to have you here. So it's pretty simple. We have an ownership group, the Lon family, Lon Hospitality and Entertainment, Trish and Randy and Alex and Amanda and the whole family. They are just visionaries. They see what some others don't, and they build what others either don't or can't, and that's what we're trying to head towards. And hopefully we can do it justice, our service, the quality of the product that you see here. Hopefully today you have a great time. But the process, it's been fun. It's been a lot of construction. We have a project manager named Bob. He handles a lot of that, and you know, it's a whole process. A lot of contractors, a lot of different pieces to it, a lot of time. But we're moving along. We're moving in the right direction, and we're very proud of what we're building. And we hope a lot of folks keep coming out and supporting us, members and guests. So we're really excited.
What's being built off to our left here? It looks like it's rounding into form.
Yeah, to our left is what we're going to call an atrium building. It's going to host smaller weddings and bar mitzvahs, sweet 16s, corporate parties, holiday parties, member events, up to about 140 people, depending on the layout. We have a sales and events manager, Emily. She's an expert, so she can handle any event. She can lay it out for you. She can make it work. But up to about 125 to 140 people will be able to do anything you like out there.
Wow. Love it. And what I love about the Lon family is, you know, you've seen some places, some courses, you go there and there's an ownership group, right? But you never see them.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are here. They're in the restaurant. They're playing the course, right? They know what this place needs. And to see what they've done already has been incredibly impressive. I'm proud to be here, proud to be a member. And, so thankful for what they've helped us with today. So thank you, Keith.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Pleasure joining you and having you here. And I look forward to a great day. Enjoy the food, the sun, and the golf. So thanks a lot for being
Thanks,
with
Keith.
us.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
Thank you so much. So, Harry, out there on the course, you see the beautiful 2023 Chevy Silverado, which will be featured for the hole-in-one on 13. One of our fine sponsors, and we know Mall Chevy's been helping us for a long time, and they continue to support the podcast and the station.
Yeah, that's the 13. That was the last hole that we played. It was what was it, a 6-iron or a 7-iron?
Yeah, I think it was
a
a 6. We hit it up.
Yeah, there you go. But Mall Chevy, they've been doing it for 8 years in a row now. Mall Chevrolet has been South Jersey's #1 Chevy dealer. Now, it could be because they treat their customers just right. That's why Mall Chevy was voted a top 100 dealer in the entire country for customer satisfaction. But Moose, I still think it's because of that motto. We sell Chevys for less. Find your perfect drive at Mall Chevrolet. Visit Mall Chevrolet on Haddonfield Road, right here in Cherry Hill, across from the Cherry Hill Mall, or online at mallchevy.com.
Beautiful. Danielle, now we've talked about some other folks in their group. Talk a little bit about your group. What are we dealing with?
I'm so excited. Actually, someone was trying to poach one of my players.
Oh, yeah. I was.
He was. He gets a text. He's like, "Who's Russ Hartung with?" So, in my group, I have Teddy Matthews, my husband's dad. Obviously,
he's a legend.
He is a
in
legend.
The Scranton
he
area.
is a legend. I seen him pop in somewhere. I don't know where he went. And then I have Russ Hartung. He played
He's
golf at Temple University.
He's
was
a
strategic
stick.
assembling my team. So Russ Hartung is who Harry tried to poach from me.
Yep.
And then my really good friend, Gabby Papali. So her and I flew up from, she flew from Florida. I flew from Kentucky, but we got here Friday and we've been enjoying Philly a little bit this past weekend.
So does Gabby live in the Jupiter area too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So we'll, we're going to do the podcast again on Wednesday. We're really going to get into Rory winning. Harry, I know you were thrilled, right, when Rory gets a win.
I was
right
rooting
in the world
for Robert McIntyre like you can't believe.
But back-to-back birdie finish.
Oh,
it was.
We'll talk about it on
Okay,
Wednesday.
right,
It was the stuff of legend.
It really was.
Yeah, it really was.
It's shaping up to be an incredible Open Championship.
Yes.
Guys peeking. Like, look at Scheffler. Like, how do you not take Scheffler this week? We'll get into it. Our friends at DraftKings will be a part of that. We'll see the line on Wednesday. We have our DraftKings contest going for the outing, so make sure you get in on the DraftKings contest. But from tee to green, the best place to go to get in on all the action happening on the links is DraftKings Sportsbook. This week, new customers will receive an odds boost to add plus 1,000 to any pre-tournament wager, up to $10 on any golfer to win. DraftKings will be featuring parlays and odds boosts all tournament long, so be sure to check the DraftKings Sportsbook app every day before the tournament starts to see what they have in store. Just real quick before I read the rest, give me your pick for the Open.
All right. I was going to it as public service.
Yes.
I'm taking Cam Smith.
Oh,
wow. All right. I'm just going to announce
Danielle?
it today.
I'm just going to go with Chef.
I know you're going
with
Chef.
You knew that.
I'm stuck between Chef and Rahm. I didn't like that Rahm took off, so I'm going to go with Scheffler as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How long has it been since he's finished outside of the top 12?
They put it out yesterday. I forget what it was, but it was a ridiculous
it's
stat.
Insane.
Silly.
Yeah, it's just a silly stat. So make sure you download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code DING, D-I-N-G, and boost your odds during this weekend's tournament. That's code DING only on DraftKings Sportsbook. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Massachusetts, call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. In New York, call 877-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Kansas, call 800-522-4700. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, 21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gaming resources. Guys, the Traveler, the weary Traveler has arrived. Wes Patterson, world long drive competitor.
Delta Airlines extraordinaire.
Savvy
not today,
Traveler.
Not today.
Backup Plain West. That's going to be your new name. How was it, buddy?
Yeah, it's good. Got into Baltimore about 2 hours ago, straight here. So
yeah,
you got here
in the world for you boys.
I was advocating for your own private jet. We need a sponsor to step up and get you a private jet.
You would think by the stuff I
Dormy
do,
Workshop?
Find
How about a Dormy
Dormy's
plane?
get in there. I mean, those boys are out in Vegas right now. They might have won a PJ. But,
now, Wes, if you look behind us right there, hole 14, that is you. That's your home today. That's where you're going to do your demo in a little bit, and that's where you're going to be sending drives. So what we're going to do is everyone's going to hit their drive in the foursome, and then you'll send the fifth if they want to use yours. Does that sound fair?
That sounds good.
All right, beautiful.
What's that hat? I like that
that's
logo.
That's a Dormy,
That's
baby.
a sweet hat.
That is
Fear
a cool
the cow,
logo.
man.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Dormy Workshop. I represent the boys, but
so what? You have 2 flights canceled yesterday, but you had another one booked this morning as a backup.
So being a veteran that I am, I had flights out last night from Fort Lauderdale. They both got canceled, but I had one from PBI this morning. So 6 a.m., 4 a.m. wake up call. Got into Baltimore 8:30 and drove straight here.
Travel Chronicles.
And then I'm back out tonight. So
wow.
we'll see.
Well, we'll see. You might be pushing that flight.
Yeah.
Depends how straight I hit the ball today.
How many clubs did you bring with you?
I brought like 6, to be honest with you, because Delta we get 70 pounds, but Southwest we only get 50. So I kind of just brought a couple wedges, a couple drivers.
Let's go.
I love it. I love it. All right, well, listen, we'll let you get warmed up and get stretched out. The stretch zone's out there. If you need them to stretch you. You cannot hit on the range because you'll put it onto, what's that?
Evesham
Road.
Yeah.
That's why you have to do your demo out on 14.
Nice.
So
Little
we'll get
Tito's
you set
set
up.
there
I'm going
for
to
you
take full
too, Wes.
advantage of
We'll get you a bucket of balls and get things going.
Beautiful.
Wes Patterson, everybody.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Sir.
Yeah, go get stretched out, Sean. So you stop complaining about your neck. But just know this:
No
if you get stretched out, then you lose your
excuses.
excuse.
Then there's no excuse.
He's like, I got a doctor's note.
I love it. Now, Aaron Sipos is on his way, the punter for the Eagles. We were going to have him on for a minute, but I'm not quite sure how much longer we want to go because I want to get loose. And,
me too.
maybe we'll have him on the broadcast.
We got to go
later.
to the stretch zone.
We got to go to the stretch zone.
And we got to go to the putting green too.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much. Danielle, thank you for flying up for this.
I'm so excited to be here.
Love what we're doing. Great guests that we've had on and continue to have on. Danielle's been helping us with some of that. Brad Faxon.
Hey.
And really excited for the rest of the day. We'll talk later on Fox Sports The Gambler, but thank you guys for being here and really looking forward to an incredible day today.
And thank you
for
putting
thank you.
all of this work. This run of show is absolutely incredible.
It's unbelievable. How long did it take you to type this email?
That alone.
No?
Couple hours.
No, he's an absolute legend. Thank you for putting everything together, all of your hard work. It's going to be an incredible day. So thanks again.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We'll be back on Wednesday to preview the Open Championship where we'll see the line with DraftKings and see who's going to take it home over the other side of the pond.
Until then, get out there and
swing it and ding it.
Woo, it's not